Ever feel like you're constantly pouring from an empty cup and it's still never enough? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Denise. I'm doing things a little bit differently with my channel, and I am adding a new series called Talks with Care. First topic that I'm talking about today is going to be around burnout. Burnout is the feeling where you're feeling really drained, but you're still pushing through because of your children. They only depend on us and we're putting our all in it. I honestly have been there, and I've had those moments. Even now, I still have those moments, especially being a mom of 3 and then my partner going away for work. So it's just me and the kids. I'm very thankful that I do have my mom that will come down and help me at times. But the days where I am by myself, it's a lot. And sometimes even when she is here, I do find that it's still a lot because they're still my kids. I still have to raise them and everything still falls on me. Over time, I've learned small ways to show up for myself emotionally so I can show up for my kids and I'm not losing myself in the process. What does burnout really look like? Burnout does not look like crying and you're falling apart. Burnout does look very different for everyone. Sometimes it's just really moving through the day, cooking, cleaning, just moving on autopilot with feeling empty inside, no emotions. You're just doing your daily tasks, your daily routines is what you're supposed to do, but you don't really feel much inside. Sometimes it could be snapping at your kids for very small things. They're asking you a question or they're saying mom a little bit too much for the day and you're just snapping at them. Sometimes when we're around people, we're still feeling numb inside. That could be a sign of burnout too. We're drained. Even though we're around people, we're supposed to be engaging, but we're not. We're just very empty, quiet. Sometimes burnout looks like we're so tired, but even we can't even rest because our mind is going a mile a minute. I even remember for myself, especially with my partner working out of province, I found it was even hard for myself after having my second child. I found myself, I was a bit snappy with my son, and I'm not even realizing that it's a big transition for himself, but because I'm drained, having a newborn, having another child running around as well, I found it was a bit hard for me, and I was a bit snappy with him, just over the little things. One thing is for sure, burnout doesn't happen just right away. Burnout happens over a period of time, especially because we're working as moms, we do everything. Our hats are full. So burnout happens gradually over time with us multitasking, our brains going a mile a minute, constantly hearing mom all the time, not having time to really sit down for ourselves. Times, especially after having a baby, postpartum, we really never took the time we don't ever get ourselves back to what we are. So that's a big burden as well. Sometimes we're not comfortable with our postpartum selves. Sometimes we're going through postpartum depression and we're not even realizing that we're going through postpartum depression and we're still trying to get a household together. So all these things lead to burnout and we don't really realize. We plan, we manage, we anticipate. Even when we're resting, we're still working. Sitting down, having breakfast, a coffee, our brains are still going. Our brains are still managing mom mode. And when your support isn't consistent and you're mostly parenting solo, the emotional weight is heavy. It's not that we don't love our kids, the fact that we love our kids so much and that we don't include ourselves in the care that we give. Now, how do we start recovering from burnout? The first step is giving ourselves permission to pause, not quit, not give up. Just take a pause, just take a second, a deep breath. Even a 10 to 15 minute reset in the day makes a really big difference. If we sit in silence, we pray, we stretch, we journal, even taking a shower sometimes could be hard, but all those little simple steps make a big difference. Gives your nervous system a moment to breathe. Sometimes we wait for big breaks, a vacation, a weekend off, but taking small little breaks throughout the day really does help. But healing starts in this daily moments of rest. Can't pour from an empty cup, but even half full sometimes does count. I want you guys to ask yourself daily, what do you need in the moment? Not tomorrow, not later, but right now. What do you need right now? If that is, you might have to hide out in the bathroom, especially having a newborn. Sometimes it's a lot, or even having 2 under 2. But sometimes we might even have to take that second. What do we need right now in this moment? Do I need to sit down for a second and have a cold drink of water? Do I need to just go into the bathroom, hide out for 5 minutes and take a couple deep breaths? then that's what you gotta do. Some small daily resets that really can help: mornings. I know sometimes mornings could be a bit easier than in the evenings or in the day or throughout the day, but mornings, waking up a little bit earlier, even if it's 10-15 minutes earlier before the kids, and really set your attention for the day. Taking that shower to set your day, washing your face. If you want to put makeup on to make yourself feel good, then you could do that. Just small little moments throughout the day really does help. Small little tasks in the mornings will really help reduce the burnout that you may have. During the day, actually sitting down and eating your lunch, making that a small intention. You're gonna make a lunch, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna actually eat. Sometimes it is hard, but sometimes we really have to put the intention in our minds. And instead of when the baby goes to sleep, you're sleeping with the baby, or when your baby goes to sleep, you're trying to do laundry, you're trying to clean, you're trying to do something, forget all that stuff, because all that stuff is gonna keep piling up no matter what. You're always gonna have to do that stuff, but you come first. So taking that second to just sit down and have your lunch when the baby goes to sleep, fueling your system, fueling your mind really does help. And when you're having lunch, don't multitask, don't be on your phone, don't watch TV. Just sit down in the moment. Actually talk to yourself. Actually be present in the moment. Don't multitask, because multitasking is what's leading to your burnout. You're trying to eat, watch TV, watch this, do that, or trying to eat and trying to do some other work. No, sit down intentionally and eat your lunch or even your breakfast, and not just be present in the moment. Enjoy every taste, every bite that you have, and trust me, it really does make a difference. At the end of the day, when the kids go to sleep, take the extra 10 minutes or 15 minutes before you go to bed and just reflect on your day. Journaling really does help. So reflect on your day. What didn't went well? What do you want for yourself throughout the day? What are your intentions leading up to the next day, right? Actually journaling your thoughts and how you feel down, taking the shower before bed, doing a little skincare routine before bed. All these things really do help. These little resets, these little self-care things that you do throughout the day, they won't make the chaos disappear. It won't for sure, but what will happen will make a little bit more peace and less pressure throughout your day, and that is all that we want. I just want to remind you, you're not failing because you're tired. You're failing because you're showing up every single day for these kids. You've been loving, you've been nurturing, you've been holding this shit together. Even when you're running on empty, you've been holding it together. Yes, you by yourself, you've been holding it together, and I'm so proud of you. But now it's a time for you to now take some time for yourself and fill your cup to even bring the better version of you. That's not weakness. None of this is weakness. All this is strength. So today I want to give you your props for showing up, for doing your big one, and for trying again and again and again each day to be a better version of yourself for your kids. If this video resonated with you at all, subscribe and like this video, comment down below and let me know, are you going through burnout? Have you experienced burnout? Or do you know someone that's going through burnout? And share it to them. Also, let me know down below if there's any topics that you want to talk about, and I would love to share my expertise on it. And let's come together as a community and let's help each other out as parents. See you guys in next week's video as I continue on my series, Talks with Care. See you then.